10 subscribers. Most people would scroll past that number, and honestly, I almost did too. But what happened in these last 2 weeks completely changed how I think about making videos. And if you're joining us for the first time, I've created this new channel in the last 2 weeks, and I've gained 10 subscribers. And I want to give you a couple lessons that I learned in making this new channel. And the first one is I had to reevaluate my why. The last channel I had, I was posting random videos about completely different niches, and I believe the algorithm truly didn't understand who to give my content to because I was just not structured. So I created this new channel and I was like, okay, I have the specific person that I want to talk to. I have the specific topics that I want to talk about, and I'm going to be structured in this content. And so in knowing that, I'd had an expectation that the numbers were going to grow because everyone talks about having a niche, knowing specifically what you want to talk about so that the algorithm knows who to push your content out to. And I was like, okay, let's do it. I'm all about it. Let's make this happen. And so at this point, I've posted 6 videos and I'm seeing the viewers come in, but it's not coming in the way that I wanted it to come in. I just wanted to, 100, 200, 300 people coming in, and I had to reevaluate my why. And I had to ask myself, was I making these videos to make an impact, or was I making these videos so I can get a pat on the back in terms of numbers, like a lot of subscribers and a lot of views and a lot of comments, but no impact? And in point 2, I'm going to talk about exactly why I came to that question, because when I'm making content, there has to be a heart behind why you're making your content, and for the longest time, I've made content here and there for years and years. I did Twitch streaming, like streaming Fortnite when I was a kid, and content was something that I've done for the majority of my life, but I didn't do it with a clear strategy. And every day I pride myself in being a little more like Jesus. And when Jesus was walking on the earth and he was serving alongside with his disciples, he put a lot of emphasis on serving people. And in the past, I've made a whole bunch of content that was me-centered. I made a lot of my content so that I can get people to come watch me, so that they can give me something, so that they can help me with something, so that I can get something from it. And that's not why people watch. That's not why you watch. You watch so that you can have someone help you through something, help you get to something. And I was selfish in that. And I had to realize that. I had to ask myself the question, if I watched my videos, would I want to watch my videos if I didn't know who I was? Would I care what that person thought? And then when we get to point 2, there was one comment in the 2 weeks that I've been making content. I've only gotten one comment, and the one comment that I got completely shifted the way that I go about making content, completely shifted my heart when it came to making multiplication content out of service for people. And I'm going to break it down right here. So here's the comment. So this was actually yesterday, and I was making lunch. This was an hour after I posted a video, and I get a notification. The notification says someone commented on your video, and my heart was beating through my chest because this was the first comment I've ever gotten on my channel. So I immediately pick up my phone. I go to the YouTube app. I open it, and it read something crazy, and I'm going to paraphrase this because I can't read the whole thing, but they were essentially saying, thank you so much for making this video. Thank you, God. Everything in the video resonated with me because I've been feeling the tug from God to move to a completely different country, and relocating my kids was something that was high up on my priority list, but I didn't know if this was God or not. And what you were saying in this video convicted me and gave me confirmation. And now I'm going to do that thing. Once I read that comment, I was overjoyed. I was thanking God. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And coincidentally, the video that I posted that day was talking about God didn't go out and expect the 99 to come after him. And he didn't go after the 99. He went for that one person that he can interact with, that he can change, that he can heal, that he can renew their mind with. He went after the one instead of the 99. That lost person, that person looking for hope, that person looking for a change in their life. And that one comment was confirmation for me. Number one, that I'm doing good work. that I'm posting the right stuff, that I'm in alignment with what God has for me and what God wants for me, in that I'm not only making content just to speak in front of a camera, I'm making content to multiply the best parts of me, the parts that are gifted, to go and encourage people, to give them a word from God. And it completely changed the way that I think about content. Like, had I not made that content, had I just kept on thinking and dreaming that I'm going to make a channel instead of putting action into it, that person still could be lost. That person still could be looking for confirmation. Had I not made that video, something else would have happened. My content gave that person the confirmation they needed to move their entire family to another part of the world. And that blew my mind. So I had to realize that just because you have low views on your content doesn't mean that you have low impact. It just means that people are going to come. It might be today, it might be tomorrow, it might be 6 months from now. But in the meantime, while you have those 50 views, while you have those 9 views, there's one person out of that lot that will benefit from the word, from the wisdom, from the knowledge, from the experience, from the gifts, from the talents that you have. All you have to do is just be obedient. Just post that video. I promise you, just post that video. Impact is far greater than what any big subscriber count, what any big comment section, what any big like number can do. And the best part from getting that comment was that I didn't get that comment from one of the most recent videos that I posted. It was one of the first videos that I actually posted. I think it was the second video that I ever posted. You know, it was almost a week old, a week and a half old. And at the time it had like 7 views. 7 views, and it wasn't getting any good numbers. There was 0 likes. Really, that was one of the videos that I thought I did the worst on. It was kind of just like, I'm just gonna show up and we're just gonna make it work. But that one video impacted that person so much so that that confirmation charged them to move to a completely different part of the world and to leave a comment expressing their gratitude and showing that God actually speaks to them. That is crazy. That blows my mind. And so one of the lessons that I'm learning, this is point 3, like, it doesn't matter if you post a video and it doesn't get any motion. 6 months from now, a year from now, that video will blow up. That video is always working. That video is always screaming from the rooftops, giving them information while you're making lunch, while you're sleeping. That video is still working for you. And if you're making content to multiply yourself specifically for business, that was all the confirmation I needed, that making content and creating a YouTube channel is the best thing you can ever do for your gift, your talent, and charging for it in terms of a business. Because that video, if I keep on posting videos like this, that's another, I've multiplied myself 6, 7, 8, 9 times. At the end of the year, I'll post probably 60 videos. That's 60 versions of me that are speaking to hundreds of people. It's far greater than if I were to just walk outside and talk one-on-one with someone on the phone or DM someone. The amount of impact that I've multiplied because I've created content is exponentially higher because I just obeyed. And that's crazy to me. So if you're watching this video and you just started your channel and you're thinking, I'm getting all these low views, like, why is the algorithm working against me? Like, why? Stay in it. Keep on posting. Stay consistent. Keep on doing this, because one day you're going to get those views. But in the meantime, when you're not getting those views, those 7 views, those 9 views, those 30 views that you're getting, those aren't empty views. Those are real people. Those are real people watching and retaining the information you gave them. Those are people that are being influenced by your voice, by your ideas, by your concepts, by your personality, by your testimony, by your story. Those people aren't empty numbers. They're people at the end of the day. So treat them as such. Show up every day. Post that content. Don't leave it in your draft section, because each and every video you post is another opportunity to impact someone. And it only takes one person. It only takes one person to meet, for you to get in contact with. It only takes one person, one connection for your life to completely change. So keep at it. Keep on doing it. If you want to learn how to make content less stressful and make it in 30 minutes or less, each and every day, I have a free guide that you can access that helps you to make content in under 30 minutes a day. In the description, go ahead and click that. Learn more about being consistent, making content that is impactful, but less stressful on your schedule. And if you're watching up to this point, you're a real one. Like, subscribe, and comment. Let me ask you this. What are ways you can serve people right now? In the midst of the low views, the low comments, the low likes, what is a way you can serve your audience right now? Because I promise you, they're watching. You're watching me. And I promise, this channel isn't for me. It's to help you. It's to serve you. And I'm pleased to do it. I hope you like this video, and YouTube wants you to watch this.